What's up guys, my name is Josh. Welcome to JDM Right Hand Drive. Today we're going to be working on the Silvia S14. We've got the car jacked up and it's all level and ready for transmission or rear diff, ready for the rear diff fluid exchange. We've already done the transmission gear oil exchange. If you haven't seen that, I'll have a video link in the description, but let's get underneath and check out the rear diff. I'll show you guys how to get this done. It's very simple and very easy. It should only take you about 30 minutes. Using Redline synthetic. This is a GL5 LSD high-point gear oil. And if you look in the factory service manual, it says for the rear differential AP5. It has a fluid capacity of 1.2 quarts. And it recommends an oil weight of 80 W90. This is a little bit more on the thicker end, on the low end for the low end viscosity. So it should be fine. And I'll have a link in the description down below. I use Redline in the R32 GTR as well. It does good on the track and holds up at high speeds and high temps. So
I don't have friends, I got family.
Right, so let's come underneath here, and if you take a look, just right at like the rear cross member, you'll see your rear differential here. This is going to be your drain plug. Before you loosen that, you're going to want to make sure you can get the fill plug out, and that's all the way up top here. And I've already loosened that before I got started. This guy right here. Or if you drain it all the way and you can't get the fill plug out, you've kind of created a situation. So always do it in that order just to make sure you don't bite yourself in the foot there. Okay, let's get this plug out of here. So at least that was nice and full, because I was kind of concerned the rear diff was really making a lot of noise, and I thought maybe it was low on fluid, which it's not. Take the drain plug out. It's like a purple color. And this drain plug actually looks really clean. There's barely any fine metal shavings on it compared to the transmission. That thing was looking pretty rough, like it hadn't been serviced in a long time. This looks like it was serviced relatively soon. But yeah, I'm not sure what type of gear oil that is. It smells good though. So I'm going to go ahead and get these cleaned up and then get them tossed back in, and then we'll refill it. Rub these down with my wire brush and dish soap and a toothbrush on the inside of the house. I'm going to let these sit in the sun and dry and get completely free of any type of moisture. Let's get underneath to the rear diff and clean that off, and then we'll reinstall those with a little bit of RTV on the drain plug. I don't know about where you guys live, but today where I live it's about 90 degrees. We're having like a little bit of a heat wave in Seattle-Tacoma area. It's going to be 95 tomorrow, and like 105 on Sunday and 103 on Monday. So that for this area, that's really, really hot. It's going to be ridiculous here. We're trying to stay cool. I have my air conditioner running in the house locally. We just have a couple of window units so we can kind of stay comfortable. So I've got a little paper towel inside there, and I've got the area wiped down. I'm just using a little rubbing alcohol to clean the surface. That way I can get a good RTV seal. The factory service manual doesn't call for it, but both my GTR and this car coming from Japan had RTV around the drain plug, so I figured, hey, why not do it? I just a little Nissan RTV liquid gasket on this. That's the model number. I'll have a link in the description for this, as well as the gear oil. A thin layer of RTV in, and then we're going to go ahead and throw this in and torque it down to 29 to 43 foot-pounds per the factory service manual. Scrubbing this down with a little bit of rubbing alcohol and some Scotch-Brite to make sure it's clean. And I stuffed some paper towel in there just to hold the oil back until I get the fill plug pretty much ready to go. just going 35 foot-pounds here. There we go. So once that cures, that RTV will create an absolute no way that that's going to have any type of leak there with that RTV. So it's always just a nice extra little step to do. Let's go ahead and fill it. The line comes down up into the rear diff just like this. Now we can fill it. My gravity fed system that I use, just a funnel with a fill line. I just put my fluid in and then let gravity do the work. Usually takes about, I don't know, 5 minutes. A lot better than using a hand pump. You can see here I've got the line kind of pinched up under the heat shield just to get it more level. But you can see that the rate of flow, the fluid goes in there pretty quick. Right into there. Now all we got to do is wait, and it's like, I don't know how hot it is right now. It's probably like 90 degrees. I'm freaking sweating in my garage. It's like 3:30 in the afternoon, and I'm hot, so I want to get this done so I can get the heck out of here and have some fun. But if you guys like any of this type of stuff, rear differential, learning how to do stuff yourself, give this video a thumbs up. It definitely helps the channel, and it's just nice to be able to do these types of little easy projects by yourself to know your car's being maintained the right way, or using the right type of gear oil, and you save money doing it because the oil itself is only like 50 bucks versus what a shop's going to charge, and you're putting high quality, good quality geared oil in there. So hope you guys like it. I'm excited, and can't wait to see if this is a little quieter after the fresh oil's in, because man, this thing was noisy before. Here's a good look at all the suspension and stuff back here. The car, for being 26 years old, is, you know, pretty clean. There's a little bit of like surface rust starting to develop in these areas here and like right here, but the rest of the body underneath looks really good. The subframe looks good. Yeah, this a little rusty on the exhaust heat shield, but everything else looks pretty clean. Exhaust is pretty good, except for just the downpipe's really the only bad thing. So all right, we are full, so let's go ahead and pull that out, and I'm going to put the end back into my rest of my bottle so I can save what's left. Try to do this as clean as I can. There we go. Tuck this bottle out of the way. I pretty much used almost everything I had left. I had just a little bit of gear oil left when I did the R32 rear diff. So it's nice not to have to buy any more, which is cool. Let's see, I'll bring you guys a little closer. And let's go ahead and put the plug back in up here. I'm using a 3/8 inch socket wrench because I can't really get the 1/2 inch up in there. And then this is just a plug adapter from 3/8 to a 1/2 inch drive, or 13 millimeters. All right, let's torque it down. There we go. Wipe all the excess gear oil out. And this job is done. Oil funnel is just connected to the tripod. I've got basically just a nail that's kind of bent around that holds it into position up on there. GTR has been fully washed today, so I'm ready to go cruise and have it looking good. Silvia's on the ground. It's looking sexy from the back, and I can see that there's nothing leaking or anything from that rear diff, so it is going to be just one thing closer to the car being, you know, a nice, good, safe car to drive and beat on and not have to worry about where it's at, because I know where it's at because I fixed it. These S15 Alcantara seats, man. These things are freaking cool. Color on those. Well guys, we are all done with the rear diff fluid, and as you can see by my forehead here, I am sweating pretty excessively because the sun is basically like straight up in the sky, shining right down where I was working, and with that concrete and driveway, everything being heated up. It's probably well over 100 degrees where I'm actually working. But still waiting for the intercooler piping to come back from Premier Powder Coating and Sandblasting. I contacted them yesterday. They told me it was going to be like 2 weeks. I dropped the stuff off back on June 7th. And they said they can guarantee that they'll have it done by July 6th. So that's a long time to sit around and wait. So I'm going to kind of chill on the Silvia, maybe just spend some time with family for a little bit. Still got to trim down this front bumper, so maybe I'll come out here and do that tomorrow. Got myself some containers. I'm going to try to reorganize and restructure my garage and get it a little bit more organized now. I got the new toolbox and shelf. I want to keep things kind of going in the right direction out here. Guys, I'm going to head in the house. I'm going to go take a shower and get ready to go to that car show. We're going to go on a little cruise in the GTR out to Enumclaw. So I'll probably shoot some video. I'll probably post that in the next couple days. So anyway, guys, if you liked this video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed to JDM Right Hand Drive. We'd like to have you as part of our family here. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy. Peace.